How's everybody doing out there? I have the pleasure of being with Mike Meadler, who's the President and Chief Executive Officer of Century 21, and he's in town here in Fullerton, and we have the opportunity to spend a little bit of time together and talk about the real estate market, Century 21 Discovery, and kind of what do you think, Mike? You've been out here for a couple hours. How do you like the land of Discovery?
It's awesome, Joe. First of all, I appreciate the fresh oranges. That was probably the highlight so far today. But I mean,
Orange
to
County.
sit down exactly, and I thought Florida was the place to be, but after tasting some of those, it's been fantastic. I've got to tell you, I was just completely blown away with the culture and the family feel of the office this morning, and you're gathering here for 2020. You guys had a phenomenal 2019 and surpassed even 18 before that. And what I love about it is that everybody on the entire team is so charged up to set goals higher this year so that they can accomplish what they want to from a personal perspective. And it's just great how your leadership drives that home to everybody.
Thanks. And goal setting is really important to us, and going after those goals and really beating the plan. How do you beat that plan? And then building the tools and using the tools of Century 21 to help our agents grow their business. And better than anybody, what some of those tools are and the advantage of name recognition.
Yeah, I mean, I think certainly being the global leader in real estate, and being 10,000 offices, 131,000 sales professionals worldwide is certainly important. And I think obviously brand recognition, for the 20 straight years now, Century 21, who has been the originator in the space, has had that recognition and the number one recognition in the residential real estate industry. This year we've also tacked on most respected as well as most referred. But I think when you boil that all down, it really comes down to the local company and the local leadership team and the people who are going to help the sales professionals achieve the goals that they have in their local market. And that's why I love this company. That's why I love the long-standing culture and heritage you guys have, not just in the brand, but in this Fullerton and Southern California marketplace and what you guys do, not just for your salespeople, but for home buyers and sellers across the area.
We talked a little bit about in that culture, just quality customer service and how that just kind of explodes out as a benefit to the customer. And then at the end of the day, the customer is talking about that experience of buying the home, and it was a good experience, and they actually enjoyed the process and are bragging about it. And then and then you add that to a knowledgeable service at the same time. And the referral sources coming back is amazing.
Absolutely. And one of the things I say, we are certainly, as you said, in the experience economy. In fact, 73% of consumers care more about the experience they have in purchasing something or throughout that phase than they care about the price, right? And so at the end of the day, when you talk about experience, it's companies like Century 21 Discovery who take that and make that part of their mission and vision every day, meaning quality service, right? An award that you guys hold near and dear to your heart, something you win year in, year out. You guys are not only, you don't only produce on the business side from the volume and units level, but you also produce on the quality service side, meaning that the clients that do business with you will refer you, they'll come back to you, and you guys take that to heart. And I think anybody in the real estate industry has to really pay attention to that experience, as you said, and make sure that through those 180 steps that happen in the real estate process, that they're educating and communicating every step of the way, so it doesn't become a transaction, it becomes a true experience in and of itself.
Well, and you're right about that. And then the training, we do a lot of training in here, and we try to get the training that comes off of what Century 21 has, plus the localized training, what's important in California, what's important in Orange County, and then what's important in North Orange County, and how the business experience changes in geographically as well. And the knowledge of doing the transaction. But we're really happy and proud of what we do. We're really happy that you were able to come out and visit with us. I mean, the support that Century 21 gives us, that we're able to build on, and it's like what I tell people is, hey, Century 21 is a great brand. It's a great brand. But then you add Discovery onto that brand. And so we built Discovery on the Century 21 brand. And now if an agent would take that brand and build their brand on top of that, then they've got a winner through and through. And we work really hard to do that. But
So I'm glad you mentioned that point. I always say this, right? Century 21 is a global brand. It's the originator in the space. It's got the most brand awareness and most respect with consumers. It'll get you to the kitchen table every single time. But at the end of the day, it comes back to the professional, like you said.
Yeah.
And if you keep building on that with the leadership that you guys bring to the table and pushing sales professionals to bring quality service experiences and showing them how they can elevate their game and focusing them on what they want to achieve, I think it's a win-win combination.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming out, man. And you're a Steeler fan.
I am, unfortunately.
Well, no worries. I'm a Seahawk fan. None of us got game in it this weekend. But, nevertheless, these are some of the best games alive at this time of year. And as a competitive guy, I love watching this because they just hanging out there at Country Mile and everyone.
Ton of fun.
All right.
Fun.
Thank
Thanks,
you, sir.
Jeff. I appreciate it.
Take care.